Matthew 18, verse 6. But who shall offend one of these little ones which believe in me? It were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck, and that he were drowned in the depths of the sea. Got that music off. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is the use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Welcome, everyone. Good to see you again. Thanks for coming and supporting my channel. I really do love and appreciate that. Thanks, everyone who comes. Please be sure you like, follow, and share these stories. It's very important on why I get these stories out there. This is happening too much. We need to be a voice for our children. Chrystal Frost was a 35-year-old Alabama teacher and a mother of three. She's accused of sex crimes with two different students. Here is Mama 3 Alabama school teacher accused of sex crimes for two students, ages 15 and 16, at Christian Academy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you too. Thank you for helping me get the word out and stuff. And this is her. This is the teacher that's accused of it. Chrystal Ford, mugshot left, is a married mother of three. Do you get that? Both of these teachers were married, and yet they went ahead and chose. Even if they weren't married, it's wrong. Okay, what is that? They're married, got a husband. It's just weird. By Chris Pargo, first published 1:35 p.m. PDT, September 5th, 2023. The teacher made no conversation with him from arrival to ending of a sexual contact and later only sent two more pictures and then blocked him totally from Snapchat, the incident report alleges of one of the encounters. An Alabama school teacher and married mother of three who resigned from her job after allegedly sending lewd photos to a student is now accused of having sex with two boys aged 15 and 16, according to police. Chrystal Frost, age 35, resigned from Crenshaw Christian Academy on August the 23rd after the administration learned that a lewd photo of the teacher was being disseminated among students at the school, according to an incident report obtained by Inside Edition Digital. A student then informed an administrator that a 15-year-old boy, identified by the initials GT, had been shared the photo, according to the incident report. The student also said that GT said that he had sex with a teacher, the incident report alleges. Excuse me. The Laverne Police Department then became involved in the investigation and an officer spoke with the minor. The incident report says that GT told the investigator that Frost sent him a breast nudity picture through Snapchat. and that a week or two later, the two decided to meet up and have sex. The sex occurred on a piece of land near or belonging to his family, for which he dropped a pin for her to locate. GT told police, saying it happened 4 to 5 times, according to the incident report. Wow. No matter what, if he would have been willing, he was still a kid. He was still a kid. She's responsible for her actions. He decided to meet up, yeah, but he's just a kid. That's a school teacher. That's an adult. She's got a responsibility. GT said that he then ended contact between the two, knowing if he did not, it would have continued, the incident report alleges. In his interview with police, GT also said that he did not believe Frost had engaged in sexual relations with any other student, but the incident report alleges that 2 days later, police interviewed another teenager who claimed he too had sex with a teacher. Well, there's no way for him to know for sure whether anybody else did unless he was there. But with the teacher doing that to him, it's not far fetched that the teacher would have continued to do it to another child as well. That student, identified by the initials AP, shared an account similar to one GT told police, according to the incident report. Initial contact was about a month ago with a nude breast photo with coercion of a picture leading up to asking if the child knew of a place to have sex, the incident report alleges. The teacher actually asked the student if he knew of a place to have sex. Exactly. If he knew, so that she could always say, well, he was willing. You can't rate the willing. No, but this is a child. A child don't have a right with a yes or no type of thing between an adult or something like that. This is so wrong. This being an adult and doing this. That place was in a neighboring county, according to the incident report. Oh man, so you know what? That could be almost similar to trafficking type of thing. You know what I'm saying? With a 16-year-old AP claiming the two engaged in oral sex and then intercourse. The teacher made no conversation with him from arrival to ending of a sexual contact, and later only sent two more pictures and then blocked him totally from Snapchat, the incident report alleges. Yes, we're continue on with the next guy because it didn't take long. A couple weeks after it ended with the other guy, she started with that guy. And she blocking that guy, probably going to be another person in the works. In the wake of these two interviews, Frost was arrested and charged with electronic solicitation of a child, traveling to meet a child for an unlawful sex act, 2 counts of a school employee engaging in a sex act or deviant sexual intercourse with a student under 19, and 2 counts of a school employee distributing obscene material to a student. Ross has yet to enter a plea and, if released, would not be allowed to be in the presence of an individual under the age of 18 unless supervised by another adult, per the conditions of release obtained by Inside Edition. Inside, Inside Edition Digital. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And she knew exactly what she was doing, regardless if the boy wanted to meet or not. What boy is not going to say no? It's going to say, reject it. Honestly, what boy would? I know a lot of boys who had said, "I want it," get it any which way they could. She could even threaten them with the grades if they didn't do it. for all we know. We don't know what all transpired and everything, and they're taught when they met, or they're taught at school, and then, brief little discussions in the classroom. We don't really know what all transpired. Oh, geez. Well, I don't think even needs to be around kids, even if there are other adults around, because sometimes there are other adults around, and guess what? Then that adult goes to the bathroom and leaves the child behind, and then guess what? The child is left in care of her while they go to the bathroom or something. Not good. Do not trust her at all. Wow. How many other kids has she done this to? And like I said, this was a Christian school. I'm glad she's finally caught. I'm glad. Maybe it was caught the wrong way when they were passing the picture around, but it's like the boys like to brag. That's how they do in Alabama. I know I lived there, and this was in Alabama. Boy, these poor kids. Later on, he made the news with it, but thank God that it's saving him and just giving the initials. But thank you so much for coming. I wanted to get this story out there too. So that's two different teachers, one in Tennessee, one in Alabama, that did these sex crimes to these students. People be hyper vigilant. Make sure you check into what your kids are doing or not doing. Check into how their communication with their teachers are. Check into it all. People might say you're being a little nosy, but it pays to be a little nosy. It pays to get in there and try to be there for your child, even if your child might not want you to be. They might feel violated a little bit about knowing some things. Because really, it does make a kid feel like they're trash. When a kid is a victim of these kind of things, it does. It messes with them. It's not something you get over too easy. Exactly. Yeah, boys will be boys, but there's a line teaching boys bad things. Especially with that being a school teacher, and she using Snapchat and sending the nude pictures of herself, the breast picture, then ask them, can they meet up for sex somewhere? Where can they meet up? Give the boy the opportunity on you choosing where you'll be raped. How about that? You choose a location. She says, well, we can have sex, right? That ain't sex, you people. This is rape. These teachers are getting your child to pick out their place where they would like to be raped. That's what it boils down to. I will use that word. People tell me I'm not supposed to hear it, but I've been saying it because I am an advocate. And I feel like if I don't say these words, it would stop me with my voice, and I will continue to have a voice regardless if this is the place where I need to do it or not. I will still continue to have a voice. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm going to get the facts out there to you the best I can. And I'll say thank you, and y'all have a wonderful rest of the day. Yeah, it's very sick. It's sadistic. And knowing she's a mother of three, would she have liked anything to happen to her kids that way? How old were her kids? Or are her kids? Is she teaching them the same kind of thing, same kind of principles that she was teaching these boys? We don't really know. But as I said, both the women they cannot say, oh, I was lonely. They cannot say that. They had spouses. But it's still sickening regardless of what kind of excuse these people have got. There's no excuse for this kind of behavior. We parents, we trust teachers to teach our kids the appropriate manner of things. Kids need to really be blocked off of things like Snapchat and everything without the parents being around, being able to see the messages and everything. Be hyper vigilant about it, parents, because we're in a true war right here. Got to keep our kids safe. Thank you again for being here, Jackie, and thanks for everyone else that is here. I see there are other people in here. It's okay, you don't have to talk. Thanks for being here and saying God bless. Thank you so much, Jackie. Lots of love, lots of prayers to you as well.